screws right here. It's in this board.
Yeah, I know, but I can't get this thing supposed to fucking move.
Put me to work. It's all right. It's been a long time since my YouTube channel see me with a tool in my hand, so it's true. I'm Chrome, that Vancity Van Life guy. He just pays people to do his build work.
Yeah. It cost me a lot to get him to work, but it's working.
Proof I work.
That's the one. There you go. Hard to get good help, boy, I tell ya.
Yeah. So if you want to lift it gently, because it's sitting on the back bin, just lift it up gently in the front. Yeah, see if you get the front up. Is it connected? There we go. I just want to see if I can get enough room to get a screw in here without wrecking your door. I just don't want this little board to shimmy out.
Yeah.
Ow. All right.
Okay.
Hold on. Oh yeah, I'm out. We're good. Okay. Now we'll get you sweating. Hey. Huh? Figure out that measurement and we'll run a board across the front. At least then they all have a home.
Yeah.
We got a speck of sunshine out here. We haven't seen that sunshine barely at all. So I popped by to see Jeffie Bear, and well, he's being a good foreman. I figured I'd take over the job here and show you guys that I can actually turn a screw. Because it's true though, if you guys have been watching my channel for a while, every single time you see an upgrade done to my van, I'm holding the camera watching everybody else do it. So putting my camera down, showing you guys that I can actually do something. But look at it, I already cut myself. See, right there, right there. That is why I don't use power tools. Come on, bleeding already.
Oh my Lord. I got Band-Aids.
Okay, so here's what we're doing. He's gonna do the same bin system that I used to have underneath my van for like the first 2 years of my van life. That puts 2 of these across, so we're gonna run 3 of them deep and then run a board across the front there to keep them from going into the front chamber, which is gonna use for storage.
7 inches.
7 inches.
And I'm learning stuff along the way.
So right here on the front side of Jeff's bed here, he's got about 7 inches of space all the way across the front, which he plans on boxing in here so we can use that as storage. But this is going to be screwed to the floor to keep all the bins in place. We're just kind of mocking things up right now.
Don't be trying to ask me for a handout on my van. One more in
I'm
there?
good. You can. I'm good.
Oh,
I'm good.
Oh, you're good.
I got this. You can.
Okay.
I need a foreman though, so you can just have a seat and,
Okay, let's go.
and
Okay.
just boss me around.
Okay.
There's a stick. You can poke me if I'm doing something wrong here. Get to work, Chrome.
I'm
Get
Canadian. I play hockey. Yeah. Where do you want them? You want them right up against that piece of wood?
No, because that's your thing there. So they're in there now.
Yeah.
Try to take the last 4 out. Just take them out like you would. Just grab one.
Sure?
Yeah. And see what it's like getting the other ones out. Because that way they're fit. They should be fitting in there snug. Are they good? Okay, you're good. You're good. Shove them back in there. Because ideally, your back 2 ones would be the ones that you would access all the time.
Yep.
And once this board is in there, those will be snug in there.
Okay. Beautiful.
So if I was you, I'd probably just shut that, and then I'll deal with the front board here.
There you go. Well, there you go.
Is that good?
Perfect.
So there's not a lot of pressure.
Nope.
Okay, so what we need to do on this side is we need to make sure that bin is the same as this bin. I'm gonna put this board across.
Right there.
Right there?
Yep.
We're good?
We're good. Come on, that's good. I'm glad you said that the other day about the battery, because I would have still probably been back here. Leave me alone, I'm on break. I got 3 minutes left.
So I'm just standing here and I'm like, well, Jeff, why don't we just like cut this right now? And Jeff's like, that's why I like living alone. I don't got people around to boss me around. So yeah, we're gonna put this one back here because normally we would have pulled this right to the very back and used that as the lip to keep it in place. But because of where his diesel heaters, diesel pea bottle, right where his diesel tank is for his heater, we need to keep this one in about that far so the heater fits in here. So what we're gonna do is cut this down and pop that in there to kind of keep everything nice and snug and in place. Hey, Crazy. How you doing, buddy? There you go. Jeffie just told me that he cut that wood just to shut me up. I told him that. I said, you just told me you cut that wood just to shut me up. So the wood that he had here was actually, it fit right across. You see how thick that is? It's a little bit too thick. I think doing it on a thinner board like this will be better, so it's about the same size as this trim lip, because having this here, it comes up and over, but it's a bit of a shove to get it back in. Like they come out, go in nice and snug. It actually might work out, man.
I can shave it off a bit.
Hey, it's in there. So what I think you should do,
Oh my God. What? What do I should do?
I think you should start stuffing those bottom bins. Well, I'm gonna sit here, man. What are you waiting for? Ugh. Where's that stick?
You use it for your...
Go on, work, Jeffie, work. Hey, Crazy. How's your leg doing, buddy? Better? A little bit better, anyway. Well, I mean, technically a good foreman shouldn't also be taking lip from his staff right now either. Isn't that right?
Yes, that's right. Sorry.
He was schooling me on what a foreman is. Said a good foreman needs to just sit down and shut up. I'm better sitting. Are you fingering me? Was that what you're doing?
No, crack my
That's
nose.
sure what it looks like.
Scratching my nose.
It's crazy when you look at the bins out here on how much space that is. That's a lot of storage room. if any of you guys decide to start van life like I did, or how Jeffie Bear is, and living in it while you build it, this is exactly what it's like. Finding little places every once in a while that you're out of everybody's sight and not bothering anybody, and you're going to be spending many days ripping everything out of your van just to do one project, and then throw it all back in your van and go about your day. And then when you get the next break of nice weather, you go back out somewhere away from everybody, throw everything out of the back of the vehicle again and redo it. This is a process that everybody goes through who lives in it while they build it. I did it, Jeffie Bear's doing it, and Joseph did the same thing. Stressful, isn't it? Stressful, isn't it? Always having to rip everything out, put everything back in, rip everything out.
It is.
Huh?
Not the best feeling.
It is what it is, man. It's what we have to do. I did that many times, man. But, you know, because the hardest part about it is to find a place where you're not bothering anybody.
Yes.
You know, I've seen people, and I've done it myself, where you've done a project at a park somewhere way out in the middle of nowhere, and then people show up at the park and you got your van all ripped out. So thankfully we're in this big bare empty lot here, which has been abandoned for a while, and we're surrounded by a tree line, so we're kind of semi out of the visible sight. The only thing we can see from here is the highway, and well, people are going by too fast to notice. Well, I shouldn't say that. One of our subscribers just popped by about half an hour ago to come say hi, because he's seen the van when he drove by on the highway. But he's coming along, buddy. He's coming along.
Yeah.
I just stuck my hooks right here in the same spots too. I did. Someone told me that the hooks that I bought were called drunken octopuses.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, all right. I'm like, what?
I was
And
watching that the other
it
day.
wasn't until I screwed them in, I'm like, oh, I see it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So I'm gonna open it up.
Nice to have a light in there too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm gonna put another one in. And look what I found this at IKEA for $2.
What is that?
Put your little phone on it there.
Oh.
So if you're sitting in the front,
Ooh.
you can glue it on, and then I can watch TV if I'm in the front, because I don't have to hold it.
Hold on. Oh, it needs to be a. Doesn't fit without my
sorry.
case in it.
Look at that.
Dude! Way to go, IKEA! That is awesome.
Yeah, we'll turn your phone on. I'll see it.
I like it.
You can put it the other way.
Hey, where you going, buddy? Hey, what are you doing? Are you like, what? You might need this, buddy. This is a good piece of wood. Do you care? Look, you're just stealing all the wood, bro. Look at another piece over here. There's Jeffie over there. We're gonna go to White Spot here for lunch. And hopefully doing those bins and stuff underneath this bed just helps the organization a little bit, because prior to having the bins, he just had a bunch of stuff stuck underneath there and a lot of stuff in the front living space of his van. So now it's kind of nice to have all that clutter boxed away in boxes, shoved underneath the bed nice and neatly, because if the clutter is out of sight, then the clutter is technically not there. But he's doing the same thing that I did when I first started, going through a very messy stage of your van life where things are stressful and there's just things all over the place you don't know what to do with. So when I was in the same stage that he is right now, I constantly was going through all of my drawers, my cupboards, and my bins. And you guys see me do that on my channel even now, because we just accumulate stuff, or we have things that we've been holding on to because, well, one day we might need it. But when you're living in a space as small as, well, my van and his van, you need to be conscious about everything you keep in there. All right, I'm starving. We're gonna go have a burger. Pull his hair. Look at right there. That's what happens when you get old. Like, it's giant. Whoa. If I don't take care of this thing, my daughter's gonna freak out when I see her. Ew, Dad. This beautiful thing you see in my hand is what's left of my my editing laptop charger. So this thing has been having a slow death for a very long time. It's been held together with tape because this was coming apart, and then, well, this just completely broke off and the plug section snapped out. That piece fell behind one of my cabinets. So there's no editing a video or doing a live stream right now because so we're in a little town of Squamish, and I don't know if there's going to be a store that carries Apple products, but let's go find out. I love these. Look at that. Those are wicked. Oh, do you guys sell Apple laptop chargers?
Yeah, we have some only little. Are you looking for C?
Yeah, it's the USB-C one.
Yeah, we have it.
Is that the one?
Yeah.
Perfect. Mine just literally just shattered into pieces. That was a successful trip. I got myself a coffee crisp chocolate bar, some charging cables for my cell phone, and a charger for my laptop. Right now my laptop is charging via USB, which is really cool because the Apple laptops have the USB-C ports on the side, meaning that I can charge this off of my 12-volt system in my van, which is super awesome because it makes charging your laptop very energy efficient. But because these don't push a lot of power out of the USBs, it takes overnight to charge my laptop. Well, it probably takes a lot less, but I'm not about to sit there and watch the time. So at night, I plug it in, I throw it down there. When I get up in the morning, we got a fully charged laptop using this. And the great thing is when these laptops are full, they automatically shut the charge port off. So it's not constantly drawing all night, even though it's at 100%, which is pretty amazing. I just wished that it drew enough power so I could use it while I charged it. But yeah, you just can't. You can't even surf the internet while it's charged in and maintain the charge that it had. You need the external charging port, which is this one here, the one that just broke. Look at it. Hey, a little zipper pouch with a little Cruises logo on it. Yeah, these are on my store if you're wondering. I have these for just about every product that we have. They're pretty cool. Okay, we need to charge this laptop up. Like that. Like that. It was this little end unit here. This little piece that completely shattered. It had gone through a lot of abuse over the years, mind you, but and you can't just buy these little pieces. You always have to end up buying the whole new box. You probably could have ordered one of these, but when you need your laptop, like tomorrow or today, you get stuck purchasing these little units. We've been staying at Walmart a fair amount lately when we're up here. We're either in the back country or we come back to town, edit some videos, grab some groceries. There's Jeffie, top up on fuel and everything else, and you should crash at Walmart for the night. Seems to be a pretty quiet and fairly safe place to sleep, and seems to be it seems to be a really quiet place to sleep. And it's weird because I have not ever slept in a parking lot this much in my van life as I have recently, and or on my entire summer travels, because when you're on the road a fair amount, hitting a Walmart or a rest area is just the fastest, easiest place to crash when you're in a new town. But it's weird to be out here, and I seem to find myself here quite often. The weather has been getting a little bit colder out here, so as winter sets in a little bit more, we won't be spending so much time up here in Squamish. I think we might shift our travels over and go over to Vancouver Island. Anyway, you guys, today ended up being a super long day, and I'm excited actually to go to the van and edit a video and curl up, watch a movie, and go to bed. Hopefully, if that video edit doesn't take me too long. But I think the next video coming up for me is pretty should be a fairly easy edit. So you guys are on about a 3-day delay on my videos right now. Anyway, you guys, thanks for watching. And Jeffie says thank you to all of you guys for all the love and stuff you guys have given him. He also started a PayPal because I know some people have been wanting to donate to him. So Jeffie's PayPal, I'll leave it in the top comment in the comments there down below. All right, you guys, take care.